Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Derek Collins, and I'm here to talk to you about perception. And one thing that you have to do in your life or in business, you have to pass your personal and professional test. And life is no different than school. If you want to go to the next level, you're going to have to pass your test. And I want to show you how to pass your test and how it's no different than elementary school in this training today. So real quick, let's go to the board. Right here represents the first grade, this represents the second grade, this represents the third grade. If you're in the first grade, or even below this, before you get to the first grade, you have to pass what? Kindergarten. Then you go to the first grade. For you to pass the first grade, you have to pass your tests, and you have to pass the first grade to get to the second grade. And for you to get to the third grade, you're gonna have to pass what? The second grade. Life is no different. For you to go to the next level, you're going to have to pass your personal and professional test. And the more you pass your test, the happier you are. But also, you make more money. So your goal is to pass your test. Point blank. I need you guys to pass your test. Say, what are some of the things that I'm struggling with? What are the personal tests that I need to just get over? I'm tired of going through this. I'm tired of repeating the same grade. Okay? Once you start perceiving your life as passing tests, things start to change. Okay? But you have to be what I call conscious and aware of this thing that we're going through, because most people are not aware or conscious that you need to pass your personal tests. One great book that I love is called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. If you guys get a chance, watch it on YouTube. Listen to the audiobook. It's a great book. It talks about passing personal and professional tests. So this is what I want you guys to do, because if you do not pass your test, guess what? You're going to have to keep on repeating this grade. And who wants to do that? And who wants to do that? Okay? But also, if you do not pass your test, guess what? If you're right here, pretend that this is a hamster, and this is a hamster wheel, you're running on this wheel going nowhere. Okay? So it's very important that you pass your personal test. That's what it's all about. You have to pass it, or you're going to be stuck. And I always tell people, you want to do what makes you proud, okay? Do things that make you feel proud, okay? Is passing this test and going to the second grade or the third grade or the fourth grade or the fifth grade or the sixth grade, is that going to make you proud? Because in some cases, your test could be controlling your mouth. Your test could be having patience. Your test could be increasing or improving your work ethic. All of us have different tests. My test may be different than yours, and yours are different than mine, but we all have our tests. And for you to go to the next level, you're going to have to pass your test. And if you're in business, some of your tests might be fear. Some of you guys might be struggling with fear and like, man, what's going on? Like right now, I'm doing this video for the first time. I've never done a video like this before. And there's fear going through my mind because I'm like, I gotta set up my camera. I'm uncomfortable. This is not my typical setup, but I'm gonna face my fear and do it because this is a test that I need to pass. And I want you guys to understand that in business, you're gonna have to pass certain tests. Some of you guys are struggling with spending money, or I should say, invest money into your business. You cannot build an empire for free or on the cheap, okay? If you're a procrastinator, that could be a test of yours that you need to pass. Because if you can't get past that, you cannot go to the next level. Remember this, for you to pass your test, if you keep on passing your test, the happier you get. Also, the more money you make. Always remember that. But if you keep on being stuck, you're going to end up on this hamster wheel running and going nowhere. So one of the things I like to teach as well when we talk about perception is looking at things a little bit different. Okay, looking at things a little bit differently. So right here next to our little chart we have here, we have a menu. And unfortunately, people go through life assuming that they can only access certain things. So today we're talking about perception. And when we talk about perception, I want you guys to be more aware. Derek, what are you talking about? Being aware. Well, one thing that my father taught me growing up, he said, Derek, you need to be aware of your surroundings at all times. So I challenge you all to be conscious and aware of different opportunities and your surroundings to where you can benefit for yourself and your business. So picture this, pretend that this is a menu and we have the appetizers, drinks, entrees, and desserts. Most people live their life like they can only eat appetizers. When you go to a restaurant, usually you just don't get an appetizer and be done. You have access to the drinks, entrees, dessert. There's a number of things that you have access to a menu, on a menu. But most people live their lives like they only have access to the appetizers. And they only go after the appetizers. And they act like they're not aware of the drinks, the entrees, and desserts that are available. Or even the secret menu, okay? For those of us from California, we know about the In-N-Out secret menu, right? So you want to be conscious and aware of certain opportunities. Stop living life pretending like you only have access to the appetizers. When you go to a restaurant, you just don't get the appetizers. You look at everything. So when you're in life and in business, you're going to look at all the different opportunities. Pay attention, okay? When you're driving your car, turn your audio off, okay? I want you guys to go a week with no music, no sound when you're driving your car and see how much things that you notice. See how many things that you notice. See all the additional things that you did not see before, okay? Be conscious and aware of your surroundings and opportunities. There was a time when I was out of work and I said, you know what, I'm going to do things differently. And what I did, I was driving around my neighborhood and I was looking at billboards. And I was like, hey, if they can afford a billboard, they can afford me. And I went to the website that the billboard was advertising and I applied to their job on their website. Now I went an unconventional route and I decided to look at billboards and apply for jobs that were on billboards, because I knew that sometimes jobs are not posted on job sites, and jobs are sometimes posted on the company website, and you have to go to the company website to get access to the job. So I'm a Connect 4 player, and I challenge you guys, anyone that wants to play me, I challenge you guys to Connect 4. If you want to play Connect 4, let's get it. And one thing that Connect 4 teaches us is you can win up and down, side to side, or horizontally, right? So we have to live life knowing that there's multiple ways to win, okay? If you're just trying to play this way with Connect 4 and win this way, you're gonna be in trouble. You gotta look at all the angles. And sometimes when you're emotionally involved in the game, you'll be able to miss certain things. You'll miss certain opportunities. But have you ever played Connect 4 or watched somebody play Connect 4 from the outside looking in? You see the picture more clearly. You see the board, and you are able to see moves that other people are making because you're not emotionally attached to the game. So I want you guys to practice pulling back and viewing the big picture. Pull your emotions out of it and decide, hey, what am I going to do with my business? How can I pull the emotions out and spend some time to meditate and strategize? Because business is about strategy. If you want to take your business to the next level, we have to take the time to let go of the little money to go after the big money. Okay? Sometimes you have to turn down the little money to get the big money. So some of you guys may have to turn down some clients. You may have to turn down some opportunities. You may have to close the office for the day and spend time strategizing, looking for big money opportunities for your business. Yes, you might lose a couple $100 that day, $1,000 that day, $2,000, $3,000. Who knows? I don't know how much you guys make. But the goal for you is to catch the big fish. Okay? Because what if you close your office for a day and you perceive this as something that you need to do to pass your test, and you might find a different opportunity to make even more money. So you turn down the $3,000 to make $30,000. You turn down the $3,000 day to make to get access to a $30,000 opportunity. These are things that I want you guys to think about. Okay? Sometimes you got to turn down a little money to get the big money. Okay? Time is super valuable. Many people do not perceive time in the correct way. Some of us have the audacity to think that tomorrow is going to be promised. And I'm 44 years old right now, and I have friends that are gone and passed away that died in their 20s, in their teens, in their 30s, and even in their 40s. We're not promised tomorrow. Time is valuable, so you have to make the most of your time. We cannot spend time procrastinating. Matter of fact, I perceive time as more valuable than money. Matter of fact, I'd rather waste money than waste time. That's how I perceive it. So if you want to elevate your business, you're going to have to perceive time as super valuable. You cannot waste time. Time is like gold. It's worth more than gold. So cherish time, because you can use it to strategize. Sometimes I sit down at my desk and I'm like, I just need an hour or two to strategize. And if you spend an hour or two each day just to strategize, I promise you it will change your business, because you will figure things out. So many of us are on autopilot with our business. And one thing I tell people all the time, I said, there's nothing more addictive than comfort. And we get into our routines and our comfort zone. And if you continue to do that, you'll be right here, like we talked about, the hamster on the wheel, running and going nowhere. So many people wonder why they're stuck at a certain income level. Why are they stuck? Because they keep on doing the same things, going back to the same behaviors. And we go back to our comfort zone. We choose to do the same things every single day. We have patterns of behavior. For example, what's the shoe that you put on the first thing in the morning? Is it your right shoe or your left shoe? What's the first thing that you wash when you get in the shower? All right. Is it your head? Is it your arms? You guys been doing the same thing for years. We have to pay attention to our behaviors. You've been putting on your right shoe probably for the past 20, 30 years. First, every single time. You probably wash your face, the first thing you do when you get in the shower, for the past 30, 40, 50 years, without even thinking about it. We're creatures of habit. So I dare you to wipe your butt with your left hand, especially if you're not left-handed. So that's my homework for you for today, to try to switch things up. I want you guys to wipe your butt with your left hand, go to a restaurant that you've never been to, try something new, go a different route, to work, turn off your music, and start paying attention to what's around you. Look at the signs, look at the street signs, look at the businesses, look at all the opportunity that's around you, because you could be missing out on a blessing if you're not paying attention. So remember, we want you to be conscious and aware, okay? Very important. Also, let me go back to this. Very important. I need you guys to not be afraid to invest money in your business, okay? A lot of people are afraid. They're like, Derek, I do not want to invest money into my business. You should not invest more money than you did in your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, than in your business. It makes 0 sense, okay? If you're a person that has $100K in student loan debt, $200K in student loan debt, and you're not investing in your business, shame on you. Your business is what's going to pay you forever if you choose to keep it, okay? So do not be afraid to go get that loan. Go to the bank and get that loan for your business. Go get an SBA loan for your business. Do what it takes for you to survive and thrive during the slow times, because slow times do happen. And you have to make sure that you hit payroll. Okay, if you have a staff like I do, you're always concerned with payroll every 2 weeks. Payroll, taxes, all that stuff. So make sure that you're set up for success. Okay? You get a coach, okay? Get someone that can advise you, that's been there, done that can show you how to make things easier for yourself. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to spend $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 or $30,000 on a coach. You did that for your undergrad. You did that for your grad. Where did that get you? The coach gives you the shortcuts to hit your goals faster, okay? And also, when you do get a coach, listen to your coach. Don't remix stuff. My coaching clients, they love to remix stuff. I tell them to go right, they go left. It's like, stop remixing the stuff, okay? Stop doing things your way. Your way didn't work, okay? That's why you're here to see me, all right? Coaching can save you years. It can save you days. It can save you months. It can save you weeks, okay? So that's what you want to consider when getting a coach, all right? Very important, all right? Very important to invest. Yeah, somebody's over here wanting to talk to me, or I'm doing a video.
3 o'clock waiting. It's 3:03.
Okay, I'll be there in a second. So I have an appointment. It's 3:03. I'm supposed to be there. I'm over here doing the wrong thing, all right? So I'll come back and do a part 2 of this video, I think. So I have to go to an appointment, but I want you guys to be excited about living. Very important for you guys to live and not exist, okay? Very important to do things that make you proud and have brave thinking or brave actions, okay? Your input is going to determine your output. And for you guys to go to the next level, you're going to have to do things that are brave, okay? I want you guys to do things that make you proud, that require bravery, and that will help you go to the next level. If you're stuck at an income ceiling, it's time for you to switch things up. It's time for you to take a chance on yourself and bet on yourself, because that's the difference between existing and living. I don't want to exist. I want to live. And yes, you might lose money, but don't look at it as a loss. Look at it as a lesson. Things are not going to make or break you. What do I mean by that? 5K is not going to make or break you. 10K is not going to make or break you. 20K is not going to make or break you. 30K, 50K is not going to make or break you. So invest the money in your business and get the help that you need, whether it's coaching and consulting, whether it's taking a training course, whether it's revamping your website and get a professional looking website, hiring staff, getting an accountant, getting a wealth financial advisor, whatever you need to do, get it done. Okay? I have to go. I'm running late. I have an appointment that I need to take care of. But I hope this helps you guys out. This is my first video, and excuse me because I don't have someone filming this. I'm doing this on my own. But I'm really excited about doing these videos, and hopefully you guys got some value from this, and I will see you guys at the next video.